What's your tell us back my SmackDown review for May 15th, 2026. A odd SmackDown, but honestly, it was better than Raw, so opinions, and that's it. It was in the Colonial Light Arena in Columbia, South Carolina. No, that's it. Anyways, anyways, there's that. We started with the U.S. champion Trick Williams, but no gingerbread person this time around. Thank God. That whole thing is over with. Thank goodness for that. Fans can't whoop that trick and all that. He talked about being back in South Carolina, showing some love to the university before calling back his favorite moment. He talked about his special swords and all that. Then the Miz and Kid Wilson comes out. I was like, oh God, they're gonna get cursed again by Danhausen. Well, that didn't happen. Miz mocks, getting the hype up. The big homecoming and the gingerbread man. Oh God, we don't want to talk about that funeral segment again. Okay, just no. What the fuck was that whole thing? But anyways, this sort of a match between the Miz and Trick Williams and all that. It was a decent match. Trick Williams won, so no title on the line. That's at 2.5. I'll give it. Anyway, Kermit has it there, and he talks about people like Sami Zayn and Trick Williams mockery of the U.S. title, and people saying we went mellow and all that, and then Ricky Sainz comes and interrupts him, and they have a match later tonight. Anyways, elsewhere, Nick Aldis talk about Ray Phoenix, how well he's been doing in AAA, and they shake hands and all that. Before Sami Zayn talked about not being to win the title at Backlash and calling it a wake up call and all that, and yeah. Anyways, then another non-title match. Paige and Brie Bella defeats Julia and Kiana James. Moving on. The match was bland and all that. One. I just don't care. Anyways. Then he's trying to get his interview, whatever. All that moving on. Anyways, then Clay Rose makes his way out. You get the contract, and then this is a contract for Gunther to come to SmackDown, and a contract for a WWE match. He should be a wanted man and all that. Gunther comes out and play a game. Please come down to the ring and sign the contract and all that. And it says, please, Mr. Gunther, and then Royce Keith comes out, and they were teasing Royce Keith to be getting the contract signed, but this is about a match between Gunther and Royce Keith. Jeez, I wonder who's going to win that fucking match. So we'll talk to Tama Tonga to make sure he knows the plan for tonight. Tama agrees as the NXT walk out. Shinsuke appears and then run Tama down a little bit, and then tell Tonga just blindside him, and that's it. Seriously, what the fuck, man? Anyways, Carmelo Hayes defeats Ricky Sane. It was just a match. That's all. It was just a match. She had a 2.5 again. Because Carmelo cheats to win and all that. Anyways, Archer was talking to Royce Keys about talking to him about for his help against the MFTs and offering him a spot in the new Judgment Day. And Royce has a laugh about it and all that. You can't help but laugh at it. And then all that and all. Oh my god. Archer was like talk about Judgment 2000, all that. And anyways, Damian Priest defeats Tama Tonga. This was actually a good match. Finally, a good fucking match. Finally, Priest won, and then MFT's attack, and all that. 3 out of 5 I give the match. Sammy's talking about everything has to change around here. He's still mad about being called internet by Nick Aldis and all that. Remember when wrestling mattered and all that. And then Sammy is talking to a dead corpse Johnny Gargano. Kansas right interrupts them and seriously, what was that? But anyways, then he fucking comes out. Oh my god, he talks like so bad on the fucking mic and says she's taking back her women's championship. No, please. But then thank God Charlotte and Alexa Bliss come out and Alexa and Flair for talks first, run down Jay for what she did last week and calls the former champs backup dancer and where is Rhea? Which where was she? Nowhere to be found on the show, which I'll get to in a moment. We had the tag match. It was going good until the run-in happened, which and then Shrub just stands tall afterwards, so there is that. 2 out of 5 will give it, and let's get the interview after that and all that. Anyway, then Charlotte and Alexa are discuss the refamily of helping Rhea and dealing with Jake and her goon squad, and Bliss says she has a plan, and they walk off. What was I gonna say? Never mind. We're almost done here. It's getting late anyway, so yeah. Royce is warming up backstage, and then Soul comes out, and I was like, oh, I'm thinking about what's going to happen here. They talk about Saturday's main event and all that, which I'm not going to talk about that this Saturday. The next Saturday, rather. Next Saturday, my bad, because I'm doing Internal Senate on Saturday. And then finally, the main event, the number one contenders match with the WWE Championship. Gunther defeats Royce Keys because Soul Sikoa wants to help Royce Keys and all that. And then he grabs the nearest. The match was not good. It's probably the worst match of the night, and 1 out of 5, I'll give it. Gunther grabs the nearest key, and then Cody comes out of nowhere and crossroads him, and Gunther leaves the ring, and Cody passes the crowd, and that was it. Yeah. So yeah, it was fine. It was a C+, I'll give it. So yeah, I'll see you for tomorrow for United. And yeah. Boom. That and also Thursday, my second show, you subscribe to the show. That one you will see TNA Sacrifice 2011. And there. Like this video, comment below, subscribe to this, your notification bell, and there. Bye-bye.